Okay, so here we go. Interest on drawings. So two different types of drawings. One is drawings against your capital and another one is drawings against your profit. Where it is drawings against your capital, obviously from the capital you are going to withdraw an amount in the name of drawings, and that will affect the interest on capital. Remember, the interest on capital will get affected if drawings has been done against the capital. On the other hand, drawings against your profit is nothing but the drawings has been done by the partner from his or her expected profits. Okay, so this drawings against the profit will be debited the drawings account and not to the capital account of the partners. So the actual share of profit of a partner will be known only at the end of the accounting year or the financial year. Either it could be 31st of December or 31st of March according to the year closure what we follow. But the firm will charge the interest for the period of amount has been withdrawn by the partner when drawings has been done against your profits, right? So this is what the concept is all about, your interest on drawings is. Now let us try to understand the journal entry, okay, and the differences that is existing between these two drawings against your capital and drawings against your profit. Okay, there is a differences. The first and foremost on the basis where it will be debited. As you know very well that is last year in 11th standard I taught you that D for drawings, D for debit. Drawings means it has to be debited. So when you have done a drawings, whether out of capital or out of profit, it needs to be debited. So that's the reason it says where debited. So when you are doing drawings against your capital, it is debited to the capital account of the partners. When drawings has been done out of capital, it will be debited to the capital account of partners. When the drawings has been done out of profit, it will be debited to drawings account. Now can you able to make a distinction? Can you able to make a distinction between these two? First one, debited. When you have done the drawings out of the capital, then the capital account needs to be debited. Whereas when the drawings has been done out of when the drawings has been done out of the profit, then the drawings account has to be debited. So again I'm repeating it. Okay, yesterday we had discussed about these two concepts, drawings against your profit and capital. Now we are going to see differences between these two. So the first one is where it gets debited. It is getting debited in the capital account. So that is very important. The capital account only it gets debited. It is getting debited to the drawings account. That's the first and foremost important point. And part, it is against your capital, okay, whereas it is against your expected profit for the year. Okay, so it is a part of the expected profit of the year, whereas it is against your capital. Now, what is the impact? Effect, okay, or otherwise we can say it as impact. We can call in either way. The effect of this drawings or what is the impact of this drawings. When you are done the drawings out of the capital, that is against your capital, definitely it will reduce the capital immediately, okay, on the withdrawal. So the effect or the impact is your capital balance will become reduced from an old value to a new value. Say for example, earlier it was 1 lakh, now you are done 10,000 rupees drawings. From 1 lakh, if you subtract 10,000, 90,000 will be the capital balance. So thereby, your capital will be reduces, okay, it reduces immediately. This word is very important. Not, okay, in a slow pace, it will get reduced immediately. On the other hand here, it will reduce the capital. Okay, it reduces your capital when the final accounts are being prepared and drawings has been transferred to the debit of partner's capital account. Okay, look at the case. First case, I mean the first point they said it is debited to capital account, whereas here it is said it is debited to drawings account. But in the third point, if you see, they are making one statement, it will reduce the capital. Obviously, drawings will reduce the capital, no matter whether it has been done out of your profit or out of your capital. I repeat it, drawings will reduce our capital no matter whether it is done out of the profits or out of capital. That is the reason if you just check your format, what you have taken for the partner's capital account. Okay, just go and check the partner's capital account format for a minute. I want you all to just open the partner's capital account which I gave you few class ago. Just take that particular page where you have prepared the format of partner's capital account. Okay, when there is a debit balance or credit balance or under a fixed method and fluctuating method. Have you all taken that particular format, partner's capital account format? Okay. If you see under the fixed method, you would have done two different ledger accounts. One is partner's capital account and another one is partner's current account. In the partner's capital account, on the debit side, you would have shown two cash or bank within a bracket drawings against capital. Have you shown it? Have you shown it? On the debit side of partner's capital account under the fixed method, you would have shown it as okay, two cash or bank drawings against capital. Have you shown it? Okay, that is what it has been said in this concept. Drawings against your capital. You could see this point is it is debited to the capital account. So look at the account. The account name is capital account. You're showing it in the capital account. Okay, right. On the other hand, if you could see the fluctuating method, okay, if you could see the fluctuating method, you would have showed in the partner's capital account because in that case only one account needs to be prepared. In if the partner's capital account is fluctuating, you will prepare only one account. The name of the account is partner's capital account. You could see two cash or bank within a bracket drawings against your capital and two drawings within a bracket drawings against your profit. Is there or not? Check it out in your partner's capital account format under the fluctuating method. Do you have that? Do you have it? Check your partner's capital account format under the fluctuating method. Irka? Hello? Irkappa? Okay. Partners or the capital account or the format under the fluctuating method, the debit side பாருங்க, you would have marked as to cash or bank within a bracket drawings against your capital and then you would have shown us two drawings within a bracket drawings against your profit. ரெண்டுமே நீங்க டெபிட் சைடு ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிருப்பீங்க. ஓகே. அப்போ அந்த கேஸை பார்த்தினா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட் இது மேட்ச் ஆகுது. இட் இஸ் டெபிட்டட் டு கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட். பாருங்க, கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட்டுங்கிற ஒரே ஒரு லெட்ஜர் தான் பண்ணுறீங்க ஃப்ளக்சுவேட்டிங் மெத்தடில். அதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டெபிட் சைடில் தான் ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணுறீங்க கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட்டில். அண்ட் தென் இந்த பாயிண்ட் பாருங்க, இப்போ எஃபெக்ட் பிரகாரம் it will reduce the capital when the fine accounts have been prepared. Okay, You just think about any item that is appearing on the debit side of a partner's capital account will reduce the capital balance. ஏன்னா ஒரு பார்ட்னரோட கேபிட்டல் வில் ஷோ மேக்ஸ் டு மேக்ஸ் 99.9% cases it will show credit balance, a favorable balance. Usually a partner or the capital balance should show, okay, or will show a credit balance in 99.9% cases. அப்போ when we record some items on the debit side, then it will pull your balance down, it will reduces your balance. So there is a logic behind it. நம்ம எந்த ஒரு ஐட்டத்தை ஒரு பார்ட்னரோட கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட்ல ஒரு டெபிட் சைடில் ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணுறோமோ அது எல்லாமே நம்மளோட கேபிட்டல் பேலன்ஸை குறைக்கும். இட் வில் ரெடியூஸ் தி கேபிட்டல் பேலன்ஸ். ஸோ ஹியர் யூ கேன் சி இட் ரெடியூசஸ் த கேபிட்டல் when the final accounts are prepared and drawings is transferred to the what account is it? Drawings is transferred to the debit of which account? Partners capital account. You just check it up in that fluctuating method when you are preparing the okay partners capital account on the debit side you would have marked as two drawings and within a bracket you would have marked as drawings against profit. பண்ணிருக்கியா? Have you done it? Drawings against profit mention பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா? So that is the meaning of this. It will reduce the capital. அப்போ எந்த ஒரு ஐட்டம் பார்ட்னரோட கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட் ஒரு டெபிட் சைடில் ரெக்கார்ட் ஆச்சுனாலும் அப்போ உங்களோட அக்கௌண்ட் ஒரு பேலன்ஸ் ரெடியூஸ் ஆகும். It reduce your capital, okay, and when the final account is being prepared, okay, and how it is reducing your capital by transferring this drawings to the debit of partners capital account. So drawings-ங்கிற ஒரு அக்கௌண்ட் தான் நீங்க என்ன பண்றீங்க பார்ட்னரோட கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட்டுக்கு ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்றீங்க. So that's why you see, okay, when the final accounts are prepared and drawings is transferred. எந்த அக்கௌண்ட் ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் பண்றோம்? drawings. Drawings is transferred to the debit of partners capital account. So hope you can able to understand the point as well as the format what we have prepared under the two different methods. Any doubt? Any doubt in understanding the point as well as your format? Okay. Now moving on to the fourth point. Interest on drawings. It is not considered for calculating the interest on drawings. Okay, which is not considered when you are going to withdraw, okay, a portion of money from the capital. Okay, that withdrawal of drawings against your capital is not going to be considered for calculating interest on drawings. Okay, so interest on drawings concept, it is not considered for calculating interest on drawings. Whereas when you are going to withdraw against your profit, it is very clear it is considered for calculating the interest on drawings. So for calculating the interest on drawings, in one method, that is when you are going to withdraw against your capital, it is not being considered. Okay, whereas when it is being done out of the profit, it is considered for calculating the interest on drawings. The final concept, interest on your capital. It is considered for calculating the interest on capital because when you are done the drawings against your capital, definitely your capital balance will change accordingly, and when you are going to calculate interest on the capital, it needs to be considered. On the other hand, since you have done the withdrawal against your profit, it need not be considered. It is not considered for the calculation of interest on capital. Hope these points are clear to you. Okay, right. Now let's move on to the journal entry and the problem associated with this. Interest on capital, okay, sorry, interest on drawings. So as it says, interest is being charged on the drawings against your expected profit for the year if the partnership deed provides for charging interest on drawings. Okay, so it is purely based on your partnership deed. Okay, so if your partnership deed is insisting you to calculate it, then you will be calculating the interest on drawings. Okay, so as we would say, interest on drawings against your expected profit for the year will be done only when the partnership deed provides for charging it. Okay. Interest is being charged on the drawings. Okay. It is transferred to profit and loss appropriation account and debited to partner's capital account. In case of which account? Fluctuating capital accounts. Or it will be transferred to partner's current account in case of fixed capital accounts. Okay, so they are making it very clear. Interest is charged on the drawings against expected profit for the year. So, on which particular drawings we will calculate interest on drawings, whether on the drawings done from the capital or drawings done out of profit, against which okay drawings you will calculate interest, whether you will calculate the interest on the drawings done out of your capital or for the drawings that has been done out of your profits. So which one you will take into account? From capital. Okay, so this is what you have to take into account. Only if on capital or on profit, be careful. You have seen here, ah, on profit. Look at this fourth point. Okay, it is not considered for calculating interest on drawings. Okay, so be very careful. So that's what it says. Interest is being charged on the drawings against your expected profit. Okay, so against profit, if you're done, then you will be calculating interest on drawings. Partnership deed provides for charging interest on drawings. Interest is charged on the drawings. Whatever that interest is charged on drawings, it is transferred to profit and loss appropriation account. So where we will show interest on drawings, whether we will show it in P&L account or in P&L appropriation account. Where will we show the interest on drawings? We will show it in P&L account or P&L will be shown in P&L appropriation account. So that's what is very important. It is shown on the P&L appropriation account. Okay. And then onwards, it is shown on which side? It will be taken to the partner's capital account. Okay. Debit side. In case of which method? Fluctuating capital account. If not, if you are maintaining as a fixed capital, that will be taken to the partner's current account, the same debit side. Clear? Is these points are clear? So what is interest on drawings? Okay, and what is the drawings against your profit? What is drawings against your capital? And which drawings will calculate interest and where it has to be shown and how it will be taken up? All these points are you clear? Now comes the important journal entry related to this interest on drawings. So first one, the partner's capital or current account will be debited to interest on drawings account. This is for what purpose? For charging the interest on drawings. Okay, for charging the interest on drawings, you will show it on the debit side of partner's capital account. If the capital is fixed method, it will be shown on the current account. If the partner's capital is fluctuating, it will be shown in the capital account. So for that, the entry is partner's capital account or current account is debited to interest on drawings account. And it will also be shown in which account? P&L appropriation account. Which side you will show it? On the credit side, because interest on drawings is a revenue, it is an income to the firm. Okay, so P&L appropriation account is prepared from whose point of view? Profit and loss appropriation account is prepared from whose point of view? From the business point of view? Very good, from the firm's point of view. So that's the reason interest on drawings account has been debited, okay, to profit and loss appropriation account. So interest on drawings is transferred. Okay, so you're closing it up. Okay, by transferring this to P&L appropriation account, you're closing the entry. So in partners capital account, you are showing it on the debit side being an expense to the partner, whereas the same interest on drawings, you are showing it on the credit side being an income to the firm. Any doubt in understanding the journal entry? Any doubt in understanding the journal entry? Okay, right. The next one, okay, whereby we are going to understand the concepts. Sum number 28. Let's see what is given to us. Paresh and Anita were partners in a firm, sharing the profits and losses equally. Paresh withdrew fixed amount at the beginning of each quarter. Okay, so Paresh is a partner and also Anita is also a partner. Okay, they are sharing profits and losses equally. So Paresh is withdrawing a fixed amount at the beginning of each quarter. Interest on the drawings is being charged at the rate of 6% per annum. Okay. At the end of the year, okay, interest on Paresh drawings is being amounted to what value? Rupees 900. What is the amount they said? Interest on drawings and Paresh withdrawal is amount of rupees 900. They are saying you to pass necessary journal entry for charging the interest on drawings if A. The capital accounts maintained by the firm is in fluctuating capital method. Okay, or in the B cases, the capital accounts have been maintained, okay, by the firm under the fixed capital account. Okay, so have they given you the amount what they done as withdrawal in this case? எவ்வளோ அமௌண்ட் drawings பண்ணியிருக்காங்கன்னு ஏதாவது சொல்லியிருக்காங்களா? என்ன அமௌண்ட் drawings பண்ணியிருக்குன்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்களா? சொல்லலை. ஓகே. பட் என்ன கொடுத்துருக்காங்க உங்களுக்கு? டிராயிங்ஸுக்கான இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் மட்டும் அவன் கால்குலேட் பண்ணி கொடுத்தான். எவ்வளோ அந்த அமௌண்ட்டு? What's the amount that they are given to you as a interest on drawings value? Rupees 900. Good. So now we have two methods in maintaining the partner's capital that you know very well, fixed method and fluctuating method. So when you are going to maintain in the fluctuating method, you will have to use only the account named as partner's capital account. When it is going to be under the fixed method, you are going to use partner's current account. That you have to keep in your mind. So for the first case, you'll write a heading fluctuating capital account. Okay. So entry is what? Partners capital account is debited to interest on drawings account 900. And the second one is fixed capital account whereby partners current account is debited to interest on drawings account 900. Now you may ask me a question. Sir, we saw that there were two journal entries. This is first journal and this is a second journal. But in the below problem, we have used only this particular journal, whereas the second journal we are not used. Why, sir? Then we need to follow only one journal. And what is about the second journal? Just we will not follow. No, not like that. The question is very clear to you. It says pass the necessary journal entry for charging interest on drawings if capital account are maintained under this method and this method. They're asking you to just show it in the partner's capital account for now. They're not asking you to show it in your profit and loss appropriation account. Now you may again ask me a question. Okay, so suppose if I have passed one more entry whereby that interest is getting transferred to the P&L appropriation account, will it be marked as wrong? Should not be. It will not be marked as wrong. Okay, it can be considered and can be awarded marks, can be awarded for it, no doubt about it. But still, it is of no use. You're not going to get any extra marks for that. Okay, it's mere waste of time. So read the question and then take a call. Whether they are asking you only for the recording of interest on drawings in the partner's capital account or in both the accounts. So read and then take a call. Need not write an entry and lose your time unwantedly. Okay, so plan your timing accordingly. So now my questions, I'm going to add few questions along with the given question. Shall I? இந்த கொஸ்டின்லேயே நான் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கொஸ்டின்ஸ் தரப்போகிறேன். கொடுக்கலாமா? Shall we? Hello? Okay. Now, I'm just going to add few more questions to this. The first question is, name the method in which the drawings has been done, whether it's drawings against your capital or drawings against your profit. Here, drawings is done out of profit or out of capital. By looking at the question, tell me whether it is drawings out of your profit or drawings out of your capital. Hello? Hello? Can you able to hear me? Hello? My question is whether this question comes under drawings out of your profit or drawings out of your capital. First point. The first question. Out of profits. Very good. So this is a case where the drawings has been done out of profits. Okay. Right. There are two more questions which I'm going to add with the current question. But before going to that, we have to learn few more concepts under this concept of interest on drawings. I repeat it. Still, there are two more items to be delivered. Okay, I have to teach you under the category of interest on drawings. Once if I complete that, only then you'll be able to understand the upcoming two more questions related to this question. I have not completed this 28th question completely. I am just holding the 28th question for a time being. I am now going to teach you two more concepts, that is calculation of interest on drawings under two different methods. We have understood there are two different concepts. Don't get confused with the concept and methods. There are two concepts. One is drawings against your capital, and other concept is drawings against your profit. These two are concepts. Methods. We are now going to learn something called as methods. Okay. What is the method that we have in calculating the interest on drawings? அதான் நம்ம இப்போ பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ மெத்தடுங்கிறது வேற, கான்செப்ட்டுங்கிறது வேற. ஓகேவா? புரியுதா நான் சொல்றது? மெத்தடையும் கான்செப்டையும் போட்டு குழப்பிக்காதீங்க. ஓகே. உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் புரியுற மாதிரி சொல்லணும்னா, டெப்ரிசியேஷன் சாப்டர் நீங்கள் படிச்சீங்க இல்லையா 11th? யூ லேர்ன் டெப்ரிசியேஷன் சாப்டர், ரைட்? யூ லேர்ன் டெப்ரிசியேஷன் சாப்டர், ரைட்? ஓகே. அந்த depreciation chapter பார்த்தோம்னாக்க, you are having two methods to calculate depreciation. There are many methods, but we, as per the syllabus, we use two methods: WDV, SLM, right? These two are the methods that we used it. Okay, other methods. Concepts ல பார்த்தோம்னாக்க, we had something like when provision for depreciation account is maintained, when provision for depreciation account is not maintained, அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இருந்து, and when asset is being disposed, so asset disposal method. So like that you had some concepts. Do you remember? Okay, do you remember? So these are concepts. So concepts and methods, okay, they both are not one and the same. There is a difference between these two. Okay, in one particular chapter we have some sub concepts or concepts, and we keep working on it based on the formula and formats applicable against it. Is it clear to you? Right. So now let us make you to understand the two important methods that we have in calculating your interest on drawings. Okay, so interest on drawings, you have got two methods. Number one, we call them as simple method or product method. The first one is simple or product method. The second one we call them as average period method. There are two methods in calculating interest on drawings. One is a simple or product method, and the second one is average period method. Now you may ask, so we have to read the question and then we have to check out whether we need to do the problem on the simple method or average period method, then only we have to execute. Not like that. There is a condition. You need not read the question completely to understand whether simple method or product method to be used or average period method to be used. Just by reading the question, you'll get a clue. Using the clue, you'll clear it yourself whether you have to go with simple product method or average period method. There is a condition. What is the condition? For simple or product method, there is a condition. There is nothing but amount of drawings should not be, it should not be same. That means uniform. Amount of drawings should not be uniform. Similarly, okay, interval between, okay, the withdrawals, interval between the withdrawals should not be uniform. So that means if you don't maintain the uniformity either in the amounts and in the intervals of withdrawal, then we'll go with the simple method or the product method. Okay, that means different dates will be given with different values of withdrawal. Then you will go with this particular method. Only if you read the question, you will have clarity. But this is a okay criteria. This is a condition under which we take a call whether to use simpler product method or to go with the average period method. Any doubt in this one? Okay. Now comes the average period method. Quite opposite to that. Amount of withdrawal must be uniform. Okay. This is nothing but it will be marked as a same amount or otherwise you say it as fixed amount. Okay, it must be uniform. So uniform can otherwise be represented the same value you're withdrawing it and it is fixed or it is a fixed amount. Okay, the second one is interval between the withdrawals should be uniform. Okay, it should be uniform. That means you have to maintain the consistency. Now, to understand whether the problem is under this particular method, one clue word you can find is fixed word. Okay. And apart from this, these are the words. If you find the question, then you can take a call. It has to be done under this method. What are those clue words? The clue words are monthly, quarterly, 6 months, half yearly, 9 months, and not only this, there's other thing beginning, middle, end. So if you come across any of these words or combination of these words in your question, then it is clear cut indication that the problem should be dealt only under the method of average period method. Is it clear to you? The clue words monthly, quarterly, 6 months, half yearly, 9 months, beginning, middle, end. Okay. Now, okay, sir, we got the concept clarity to some extent. But apart from this, is there anything like a format or do we have anything like a formula? Yes, we do have format, formula, and apart from that, there is something called as a table value. We have a predefined table value which we have to make use of it and by which we will calculate our interest on drawings, and that is applicable only for this average period method. Okay, your simpler product method, this particular one, you have a format and formula. Okay, here you have format and formula. Whereas for an average period method, okay, you don't have format, you have formula and table value. Able to understand? There is a format and formula for a simple method or a product method, whereas we have only a formula and a table value which needs to be used for computing the interest on drawings under the average period method. Any doubt so far? Okay, fine. So now moving on to the table values. Okay, we'll see what is a table value. Okay, and then we'll take a problem under these methods so that you will have a clarity what needs to be done and how it has to be done. Okay, fine. So what is the table value? It's quite simple. The table value is as follows. You have to have a three heading in the row wise, that is beginning, middle, end. And in a column wise, you should also have a heading like monthly, quarterly, 6 months, half yearly, 9 months. Now, students will say, Sir, don't you think it's something illogical? 6 months and half yearly. Both are one and the same, no, sir. 6 மாசங்கிறது ஒன்று தான், half yearlyங்கிறது ஒன்று தான். ரெண்டு என்ன சார் தனித்தனியாக பிரித்து போட்டிருக்கீங்க? No, the concept is not one and the same. 6 months is nothing but the accounting period is only for a period of 6 months. Half yearly is nothing but the accounting period is of 1 year, which we are dividing into two different halves. So half yearly basis. Okay. In general, if you see half na party, so 6 months na party. But on the 6 months in the case of the accounting period itself is only for a period of 6 months. Half yearly the accounting period is for 1 year, which has been divided into two halves, phase one, phase two. 6 months in the first half, 6 months in the second half. Can you able to understand? Can you understand, Kanna? Okay. Now first prepare this table first. Okay. Then this headings. Okay. Now let us go and fix the values against these so that it becomes easy for us to understand. Okay. The first one, monthly basis beginning 6.5. Monthly basis, if it is a middle, it is 6. Monthly basis, if it is an end, it is 5.5. Coming up to this quarterly basis. Monthly basis, sorry, quarterly beginning 7.5. Quarterly middle 6. Quarterly end 4.5. 6 months value in the beginning 3.5. 6 months middle 3. 6 months end 2.5. Coming to half yearly 9 in the beginning, 6 in the middle, and 3 towards the end. Now coming up to 9 months, it is 5, 4.5, and 4. You will understand? Can you able to understand? Okay, just take down the values. Excuse me. Okay, if everyone completes, then we'll move on to the problem. So you may ask me like how these values has been derived. Is it any predefined value? It's a predefined value only, right? But still, okay, it has been derived using a concept that we'll be discussing separately in one session. Don't worry. We will not be asked to prepare or we will not be asked question like how we derive this. Okay, that you can pretty sure believe me. Okay, we will never ask the questions like how these values have been derived. Just for understanding, I'll give you a session where how we derive this particular value. Okay, so it's a very big calculation. It's a lengthy process to make it understand. It will not get cleared in just one session. It will definitely take at least 2 or 3 sessions because we have to go one after the other. Okay, probably at least out of these 5 items, we can do it in such a way like in one session, two concepts, and another session, three concepts can be dealt. So only then that five concepts can be cleared. Okay, right. So now you got these table values and you got something called there are two methods in calculating your interest on drawings, name of those methods, and condition when to be used, what method, everything you learned it. Now again I'm going back to the same problem what we did here, the problem number 28. Looking at this problem, you tell me whether they have calculated something called interest, right? Here you can see they have calculated something called interest on the drawings is amounting to rupees 900. Tell me using which method they have calculated this 900 as a drawings. Whether have they used the product or simple method or have they used the method so called as average period method. You read the average period method. How do you come to a conclusion it's an average period method? How you came to conclusion very fast? It's an average period method. Your answer is right. Very good. It is mentioned a fixed amount and it is mentioned beginning of each quarter. So just you can see here the criteria what we gave. Okay. The words are matching it exactly. So either same or fixed amount. Okay. And then withdrawal, for this withdrawal only the clue word we said beginning, middle, and beginning's been marked, and then it has also been marked quarter. That is quarterly is nothing but quarter. So you have these words quarter is there, beginning is there, and also the word called fixed value. All these matching it exactly. So we have used the method so called as what method? Average period method. Okay, this is my second question. Now, one more question I said I'm going to ask you is you had now come to a conclusion you have used what method? Average period method. So that means it comes under this particular bucket. Quarterly basis, beginning. So what is the table value to be used? What is the table value that you have to use it for calculation purpose? Very good. This is the value which you are going to use it, okay, to derive that 900. But my question is not how you got 900. My question is going to be in such a way, what was the drawings amount done by Paresh? I don't want you to say, okay, drawings interest is 900. I want you to compute how much Paresh has done as a withdrawal. The amount of withdrawal done by Paresh. That is the question. Now look at it. How to calculate. Let me break it out. So you know very well, okay, it is a concept of interest on drawings. So let me write the formula first. Interest on drawings. Don't use shortcut. Okay, many people use IOD, but don't use shortcut. Write it completely. Interest on drawings is equal to total drawings or amount of drawings. Okay, drawings into you'll have something called rate of interest. So there's interest rate. So that will be marked as rate by 100 into what table value you are going to substitute it. Okay. So into as per this case, it is 7.5 and it is for average period method. So period of 12 months. 7.5 by 12. This is how you have to substitute it. Right. Now what am I going to do? I know this value. Interest on drawings is given to me. It has been given in the question as 900. So record 900 against this particular category is equal to total drawings. This is what asked the question. That means this I don't know. Let me mark this as X is equal to X into rate by 100. Look at the question. Have they given you the rate? At what rate you are charging interest? Have they given the rate of interest? have they given you the rate of interest? கொடுத்துருக்கானா rate of interest கொடுத்துருக்கானா? Hello? Hello? Check the question, tell me. Yes. So that you are going to apply into 6 by 100 into the table value 7.5 by 12, right? So how it's going to be one time, two times, right? Now how the value is 900 is equal to x into 1, 1x, 1x into 7.5 is 7.5x, and here in the denominator you have 100 and 2, 100 into 2, it is 200, right? Now what needs to be done? A cross multiplication you have to apply. 900 into 200 is equal to 7.5x. Now you calculate and tell me what is 900 into 200. What is the value if you will get by substituting this 900 and multiply that with 200? 1,80,000 is equal to 7.5x. Therefore, x is equal to 1,80,000 divided by 7.5. Now, you know very well it is a division by decimals, so which is not that much easy. Break the decimal by multiplying the numerator and denominator with 10. So that means this will become the 1,80,000 will become 18 lakhs divided by 75, right? Am I right? Correct? Okay. Now you tell me what is the amount then when you divide this 24. So your drawings amount was rupees 24,000. சார் எப்படி சார் நான் நம்புறது நீங்கள் பண்ணது கரெக்டாக தப்பா? ஓகே, இப்போ போய் சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணுங்க வந்திருக்கிற செக் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு. இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு ரீகன்ஃபார்ம், செக் இட் அவுட். Now you substitute in this formula, interest on drawings formula. Okay, so interest on drawings is equal to total drawings. We derived as 24,000. The rate is 6 percentage, and it is for 7.5 by 12. Cancel these two zeros, these two zeros. 6 ones are 6, twos are 2 ones are 12 times 1. So 120 into 7.5. Work out and see what value you're getting it. 120 into 7.5. What is the value? 120 into 7.5. 900. So this is what our interest on drawings. That is what they have also got it over here. So just don't literally work out a problem from the angle what they have asked alone. See what are all the permutation and combination of questions that can be taken from a given question. கொடுத்த ஒரு கொஸ்டின்லேருந்து நம்ம லேர்ன் பண்ண கான்செப்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் அதுலேருந்து எப்படி எக்ஸ்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு பாருங்க. ஸோ இப்போ தான் நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லி விட்டேன் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஆன் ட்ராயிங்ஸ் ரெண்டு மெத்தட் இருக்குது. அப்போ என்ன மெத்தடில் அப்ளை பண்ணியிருக்காங்க இந்த கேல்குலேஷனில் அது ஒரு வகையான கொஸ்டின் கேட்கலாம். அண்ட் தென் அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் drawings எவ்வளோங்கிறது கேட்கலாம். ஏன்னா இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் கொடுத்தாச்சு. வாட் இஸ் தி டோட்டல் வித்ட்ராயல் டன் பை த பரேஷ் அப்படிங்கிறது, ரைட்? Hope it is clear to you. Any doubt in this concept? Right. Let's move on to the method. This is what they said. Interest on drawings by using two different methods, product method and average period method. That's what I taught you before coming here. Okay, so product method and average period method. So here you can see one is irregular drawings and another is regular drawings. So irregular drawings means, okay, it means drawings of same amount or different amount at irregular intervals. Okay, so the interval will not be same. Regular drawings means, okay, same amount at regular interval. So now it comes interest on drawings when withdrawn. Okay, there's interest on drawings when drawings have been made at irregular period or at different amounts. What method? Product method or the simple method will be used for calculating the interest. And when the drawings have been made of same amount at regular interval, interest on drawings is calculated using average period method. This is what I explained you over there with the table values. Any doubt? Okay. So one thing is whether you are going to use product method or simple method, both the methods will give you the same output, the same answer as your values. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So here the formula. Okay, the formula for the interest on drawings is under the product or simple method. Total product into the rate of interest by 100 into 1 by 12. Okay, if it is given in terms of months, suppose if it is in terms of days, then it will be as 1 by 365. And then is a புரிய மாட்டேங்குது. Okay, say for example, when you will use this product method or simple method as per the criteria given to you, as per criteria, okay, when you will use a simple method or product method, what is the condition? Hello, ma, you all awake or you are just in a dream? Are you all sleeping? Very good. When unequal amount is withdrawn. Okay, let me give you two different examples or three, four examples. You'll have a clarity. Okay, example one, 1, 5, 23, 30. Okay, 6, 23, 31, 8, 23, 29, 2, 24. Now, if you see, this is a case whereby the drawings has been done. This is a date, this is the month, this is a year. So you can see this is the beginning of a particular month, first of the particular month. So that means from this month onwards, you will calculate it. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Say for example, you are following April to March as a accounting year. So here you have got 11 months left over. Now here it is end of June. So June will not be considered. From July you'll take it. So July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. You'll be using 9 months. Over here it is August. So 31st of August. Okay. It is also end of a particular month. So thereby it is from September you'll take it account. September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. So 7 months. Okay, it is 7 months, and here it is February and end. So that means Feb will not be taken account. March will be taken. So 1 month. So you mean to here you can see. Okay, you have some months. So all these are left over in terms of months. So month irundana you will make it use by 12. When you have months, you'll use by 12. Okay, you can use 12. Okay, now let's come for the other one. Okay, What's the other one? The same example. Okay, example 2. The same April to March. Okay. So now the first withdrawal done it on 1/5/23. The second withdrawal you have done it on 15/7/23. You have done the third withdrawal on 30/9/23. You have done the fourth withdrawal on 31/12/23, and you have done a fifth withdrawal also on 29 to 24. So here you can see this is the beginning of the particular month, this is the middle of a particular month, this is the end of a particular month. Okay, yes, even this is also end of a particular month, this is also end of a particular month. So when you are using a month beginning, middle, or end, you will have the months left over. That means over here you will have a full 11 months, whereas over here, okay, in July half a month is there. August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. So 8 full months and zero point 0.5. So you got 8.5 months. And over here from September, okay, so October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March, 6 full months you have. Over here you will see 3 full months you'll have. Here you'll have 1 full month you have. So that means the months are having it in such a way a full value or in decimals, right? That's not an issue. Now let us see a third example. Okay, example 3. The same April to March is the accounting period. Now the date of withdrawal is given to us 10/5/23, 25/8/23, 12/9/23, 14/2/24. Now you see here, do we have anything like a beginning date? Do we have anything like a middle date? Or do we have anything like an end date? இந்த எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸில் உங்களுக்கு பிகினிங் மிடில் எண்டுங்கிற மாதிரி டேட்ஸ் ஏதாவது இருக்கா? Do we have it beginning, middle, end? இந்த கேட்டகரியில் ஏதாவது டேட்ஸ் இருக்கா? நோ. ஸோ அப்போ இங்கே எல்லாமே லெஃப்ட் ஓவர் டேஸ். அப்போ இங்கே எல்லாமே என்னது? லெஃப்ட் ஓவர் டேஸ். ஓகே, அப்போ எப்படி சார் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? வெரி சிம்பிள். இப்போ இது மே மந்த் ஃபஸ்ட்டுக்கு நான் எக்ஸாம் சொல்கிறேன். ஓகே, ஸோ மேலேருந்து கேல்குலேட் பண்ணோம். மே, ஜூன், ஜூலை, ஆகஸ்ட், செப்டம்பர், அக்டோபர், நவம்பர், டிசம்பர், ஜான், ஃபெப், மார்ச். ஓகே, மே மந்த் மட்டும் நமக்கு கேல்குலேட் பண்ண கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். பட் ரிமைனிங் இது முதல்ல ஃபில் பண்ணிடலாம். ஜூன் யூ நோ வெரி வெல், யூ ஹவ் காட் ஃபுல் 30 டேஸ். ஜூலையில் 31 டேஸ், ஆகஸ்ட்லேயும் 31 டேஸ், செப்டம்பரில் 30 டேஸ், அக்டோபரில் 31 டேஸ், நவம்பரில் 30 டேஸ், டிசம்பரில் எத்தனை டேஸு? 31 டேஸ், ஜனவரி 31. நம்ம அக்கௌண்டிங் பீரியட் என்னது? 23-24. அப்போ ஃபெப்ரவரிங்கிற போது 29 டேஸ், அதை மறந்துடக்கூடாது, ஏன்னா அது லீப் இயர். மார்ச் 31 டேஸ். ஓகே, இப்போ மே மந்தில் மட்டும் பார்ப்போம். ஆன் 10th யூ ஆர் டன் த விட்ரால். ஓகே, மேல டோட்டலாக எத்தனை டேஸ் இருக்குது? 30 டேஸ் இருக்கா, 31 டேஸ் இருக்கா மே மந்தில்? மேல 31 டேஸா? 31 டேஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ 10th அன்னைக்கு நம்ம விட்ரா பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ கன்சிடரிங் பை 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That means 21 days you will be having in the month of May. Out of 31, you're done on 10th. So from 11th, if you calculate 21 days, you will be having in month of May. அப்போ இந்த இடத்துல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்து மந்த்னு வரல, 21 டேஸ் தான் வருது. மற்றதுக்கெல்லாம் மந்த்ல வருது, இங்கே மட்டும் என்ன இருக்குது, டேஸில் இருக்குது. ஸோ அப்போது எல்லாத்தையுமே நம்ம டேஸில் தான் பார்க்கணும் இந்த கேஸில். அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க, யூ வில் ஆட் தீஸ் வேல்யூ 21 டேஸ் ப்ளஸ் 30 டேஸ் ப்ளஸ் 31 டேஸ் ப்ளஸ் 31 டேஸ் ப்ளஸ் 30 டேஸ் plus 31 days plus 30 days plus 31 days plus 31 days plus 29 days plus 31. இதெல்லாத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணால் ஏதோ ஒரு டேஸ் கிடைக்கும். ஸோ நமக்கு தெரியும் ஒரு இயரில் பார்த்தோம்னாக்க யூ ஹவ் காட் 365 days if it's a normal year, or it will be as 366 days if it is a leap year. Okay, so majority பார்த்தனாக்க நமக்கு வந்து normal years தான் வரும், will not have leap year. If it's a leap year, you'll use 366. That's the only change. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணும், இது எல்லாத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணால் ஒரு டேஸ் வரும். Say for example, you are getting 160 days. I'm giving an example. Okay, so that means you will substitute it in such a way, the amount what you are drawings amount into rate by 100 into, okay, 160 by 365 days or 366 days. So that's what he mean here. Okay, the place where 1 by 12 months by 12 or 1 by 365. Okay, the formulas. Can you understand why they are using 365? How come it is, if that is been done in different dates where it is not able to bring under the category of months, okay, or in decimal of months where the dates are totally different, so you have to club it in terms of days. Any doubt? Right. Now you read this question, we'll work out this problem. Calculate the interest on drawings. They are given here in the bracket by using simple or product method, but don't expect the question will come in such a way with a hint or clue. It is your duty and responsibility to understand and to execute the problem, whether you're going to work out under the simple or product method or under the average period method. Right. In a partnership, partners are charged interest on drawings at the rate of 15% per annum. During the year ended 30th of March 23, partner withdrew as follows. Now you can see the dates are given to you, amount of withdrawal is given to you. 1st May, 1st of August, 30th of September, 31st January, 31st of March. So the values is going to be notified below. On 1st of May, you have withdrawn 2000 rupees. On 1st August, the amount withdrawn is 5000. That means it is not a fixed amount. Again, on 30th, you are withdrawing 2000 rupees. On 31st Jan, 6000. So amounts are not equal or same, or they are not fixed. It is different. And 31st of March, 2000. Okay, so probably 2000 rupees is withdrawing at 3 different times, but with that we cannot say it is a uniform, because he has also done a drawings of rupees 5000 and 6000 in between. So thereby this is not coming under the uniformity. He is drawing the amount as he likes. There is no fixed amount. And look at it, the interval. Okay, in one case, okay, the first withdrawal he has done on first beginning. Okay, the first case he has done it in the beginning. In the second case also he has done in the beginning. And the third case he has done at the end. In the fourth case at the end. Fifth case at the end. That means if he has done 5 withdrawals, all the 5 withdrawals should have the same, okay, consistency, beginning. It should not be one in the beginning, one in the mid, one in the end. Then it is against the rule, against the policy. Okay, the withdrawal should have been done uniformity. He should have maintained uniformity. Okay. Now you may ask, okay, sir, here in the first two he has maintained uniformity, and here in the last three he is maintaining uniformity. Fine. Okay. Now, if you look at the consistency, the 1st May to 1st August. So May, June, July, August. The time interval between these two withdrawals is 4 months. And then from second withdrawal to third withdrawal, okay, August and September, 1 month. September to January, Okay, September will not be taken into account because it's done in the end of September. So October, November, December, Jan, 4 months. Now from Jan to March, Jan will not be considered. Feb, March, 2 months. So you can see neither in terms of the interval there is a uniformity. So that means the uniformity concept is ruled out in this case. So average period can't be utilized. 200% you cannot use the average period method. புரியுதா நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்ட்டு? Hello, can you able to understand? Okay, so that is how you have to cross check it. Average period மெத்தடுக்கு இந்த பர்டிகுலர் ப்ராப்ளம் ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுமா ஆகாதா, இது சிம்பிளாக ப்ராடக்ட் மெத்தடில் ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுமா ஆகாதாங்கிறத செக் பண்ணிட்டு தான் நம்ம எடுக்கணுமே. செக் பண்ணாமல் நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம் கூட போகக்கூடாது. So now we are going to go with the simple or product method. First, let's go and understand the problem under the simple method. So for simple method, as I said, you have format, you have formula. Okay, I've mentioned it very clearly over here, right? So we have discussed it very clearly. There is a format and formula for which one? Format and formula for which method? For the simple or product method. Whereas for the next method, you have a formula and table value. Okay, right. This is the format. The first column will be date column, which is given in your text. Okay. The second column is your amount, what you have withdrawn. That is also given in your problem. You are going to introduce two columns. First column is number of months up to 31st of March 23. That means when you are closing your books of accounts up to the date closure. Okay. One column naming it as number of months up to the year closure. So number of months up to 31st March 23. And then what you're going to calculate interest. So interest at the rate of what percentage? The question says interest is being charged at the rate of 15 percentage. So that is a heading. Interest at the rate of 15% and amount in terms of rupees. So first you're recording here 1st May 22. The next is 1st of August 22. The next is 30th of September 22. The next is 31st of Jan 23 and then 31st of March 23. So first you are recording as per the question given to you. Next, the amount column, you're going to record the amount what you've done: 2000, 5000, 3000, 6000, and finally 2000. Any doubt in this? Now you're going to fill this particular column number of months up to. You have done the withdrawal on 1st May. So May should also be taken into account. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. So 11 months starting from May to March. The second withdrawal is done on 1st of August. So August, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 8 months. So this is starting from August to March. For your understanding, I'm recording in brackets. Need not write this in your exams. Okay. The next is on 30th of September. So that means September will not be taken into account. October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 6 months. So that means from October to March. And then 31st Jan. Jan will not be taken into account. Feb and March. So 2 months. So from Feb to March, 2 months. The last withdrawal is done on 31st of March. So that cannot be taken. That's why 0. Hope how you got these values 11, 8, 6, 2, 0. Any doubt in this one? Now, after doing this, you are going to calculate the interest for each and every withdrawal amount with the help of this months in the formula. So, interest is calculated in such a way the amount withdrawn 2000 is the amount of drawings into the rate is 15 percentage 15 by 100 into in the place of 1 by 12 here how many months you have 11 months so into 11 by 12 that will give you 275. For the next one, it will be as 5000 into the same 15 percentage into how many months? 8 months. 8 by 12. That will give you 500. In the third case, okay, 2000. So 2000 into 15 by 100 into how many months? 6 months. 6 by 12. That will give you 150. The fourth case, 6000. So 6000 into 15 by 100 into 2 by 12. If you do this, you'll get 150. And last will be 0 because it is 6000, 2000. Okay, the value of withdrawal is 2000 into 15 by 100 into 0 by 12. When you do anything multiply by 0, that will give you 0. So அந்த இடத்துல பண்ணணுங்கிற அவசியமே இல்லை. Okay, so you should understand, that's why you got here 0. So once you got the interest value for each and every withdrawal, just total these values. If you total them, you'll get an interest of rupees 1075. This is how you'll do it for the simple method. Any doubt for simple method? Any doubt in simple method? Let me complete the product method and then we'll stop it for the day. The average period will continue in the next session. Okay. So here you can see the product method. You have got first column as date column, second column same like that, the amount column, and the third column is also same like that, number of months up to 31st of March. That means first three columns, okay, what you have used in simple method, this column, and this column will be taken it as it is. Only the fourth column will have a change. Okay, the fourth column is marked as product. Okay, and you'll mark it in such a way: first column is A column, second column is B column, third column is C column, the fourth column is D column, where you're going to find the product between B and C. That means amount should be multiplied with number of months. That will give you a product. So these two you know very well, so I need not explain you. In the previous itself I have explained. Okay, and then even this I know how you have derived it. Now you need to multiply these two. 2000 into 11, you'll get 22,000. 5,000 into 8, 40,000. 2,000 into 6, 12,000. 6,000 into 2, 12,000. 2,000 into 0, 0. So once you got the product, total these product 22,000 plus 40,000 plus 12,000 plus 12,000. This will give you a total of rupees 86,000. This column need not be totaled. Even if you total, there is nothing wrong in it. Okay. Now you're going to substitute it in a formula. What is the formula? Interest on drawings. What's the drawings amount? 86,000. So interest on rupees 86,000 at the rate of 15 percentage. Okay, for 1 month. Right? This is what you're going to prepare it right now. So here the formula is drawings amount into, okay, 15 by 100 into 1 by 12. That will give you interest of rupees 1075. Able to understand? Can you able to understand? Here you're going to calculate the interest on drawings that is per month. Okay, because you know very well, okay, on this value 86,000. Okay, the drawings amount is 86,000. In this, if you're going to calculate 15 percentage as interest, two zeros are getting cancelled. So 860 into 15, how much will be the value? 860 into 15, 860 into 15, what value you'll get? Very good. The amount you'll get is 12,900, which means this 15 percentage is your interest is per annum for the full year. Okay. But normally, what is the concept? Interest per month interest is required. ஸோ அப்போ மொத்தமாக பார்த்தோன்னாக்கா 12,900 this is the interest, okay, per annum. That means for one full year. If you want to know the monthly interest, okay, monthly interest, for that only what you're doing it. This value 12,900, if you divide by 12, what value you'll get it? 12,900 if you divide by 12, what is the amount that you'll get it? What is the amount that you'll get, Kana? 12,900 by 12. 1,075. That is what you are showing it here. Okay, you have to declare the answer of interest, okay, per month interest. Okay, you're not going to calculate per annum interest. Okay, that's the reason you are showing it for 1 month. Okay, you will understand the concept. அங்கேயும் உங்களுக்கு அந்த மெத்தட்லயும் உங்களுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா 1075 தான் வந்து இப்படி ப்ராடக்ட் மெத்தட் யூஸ் பண்ணாலும் உங்களுக்கு 1075 தான் வரும். So with this your average period method comes to an end. So today you have learned the differences between your interest against capital and interest against your profit, and also the two different methods what we are going to use it for calculation of your interest on drawings. One is your product or simple method, and another one is your average period method. We have also gave you some table values, what needs to be used and how to identify whether it can be used under the simple method or product method or by using your average period method. The problems under the average period method will be discussed in the next session tomorrow. Until then, if you have any doubts, you can get it clarified. If there is no doubt, then we'll close the session. Any doubts? Okay, hope it is clear to everyone. Okay, Anna. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome.